Yeah. Dumb guys. Do racing. Podcast, baby. Click on, lights up, lobby in the queue. Four friends talk trash like the pit's on view. Sean set the tone, got the room on lock. Jimbo, crack jokes, crowd pop at the shock. Coach Mike break it down, lap time in his notes. Todd Wild on the line, late break, big smoke. From Gran Turismo nights in a shakedown run to that sim rig life where the dumb guys run. Dumb guys do racing. We just slide and laugh from the couch to the track. We ain't holding back. Dumb guys do racing. Yeah. Hit the gas, hear the stories crash. It's the crew, it's the cash. You gon' run that back.
Woo, baby! Welcome back to another brand new episode of the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast. I'm here with the boys, Jimbo, Coach Mike, and Todd.
Yo. Sorry, everybody. It's just a boring one with the rest, just us.
We got a few things to talk about.
This is
good afternoon.
There it is.
Good evening.
Oh,
Blackers.
there you go, Paka.
There you go.
Oh,
There you go. Well, real quick, before we get the show started, then we'll shoot this out real quick. If you want to help support the show, the link's down below. Check out the merch shop, and thank you very much. And then also, sign-ups for the Season 8 of NRL are up, the McNaughty Racing League.
yeah.
So go check out McNaughty.gg to sign up. Sign-ups are open until, I think, the 13th of September. And McNaughty will be joining us next week on the show to give you more information about that. So, yeah. I'm excited for that, boys. Already signed up.
I heard there's some other people signed up that you might know, too.
Who? Who is it?
What is this, fucking owl?
Huh?
I am officially signed up.
Nice.
Oh, wrong one.
I should be as well.
Yep, officially signed up.
Hell yeah.
I was on
You can race it. Yeah, so go sign up there. You'll be able to race against pretty much all the podcasts.
Yeah.
Well, most of the podcast except for Todd.
Todd's a steward. Yeah. Todd's in the booth.
You can't.
Yeah, Todd's a stewish.
And then hopefully I think possibly Roland might be signing back up.
Yeah, I think possibly.
So
I think he will be.
4 of us. Toby, if you're feeling better, I know you had your Toby. Shout out to Toby. Had his appendix out.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Ooh.
So shout out to Tobes. You should be feeling better by now, but yeah.
So it's funny. I got into the NRL general chat and I did the Forrest Gump wavy. And
This is one of my favorite.
Yeah,
That's your moniker.
Sheldon responded with, "Please say you're joining the dance this year," and then I responded with Napoleon Dynamite dancing. So, yes, I am joining the dance.
Yeah, this will be exciting. And you pick Friday or Saturday?
I picked Friday. Yes.
All right, right on.
I would have a Friday option.
Perfect. That's what I picked.
Oh, Hovercraft, his first NRL season as a driver, too. Hovercraft will be driving also.
Woo! Damn, there's going to be a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of people on the chopping block.
There's going to be a lot of people not making it. I'm really afraid that I'm going to be one of those people that doesn't make it. Because I do not qualify well.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm a racer, not a qualifier.
If I shit the bed, I'm good. So I gotta buy.
You're automatically in.
Yep.
Yeah, you're automatically in. So,
because there's a lot of new people jumping in the Discord, and there's going to be a lot of them. There's going to
be a lot of competition, and I am not confident in my qualifying skills.
So we got a month to practice. We got a month to practice.
You guys know what it is?
Yeah.
You know what?
Dragon Trail Seaside.
Oh, okay.
And the FT1 GT or Group 3.
Okay. Shitty car.
Ooh, okay.
Actually, I did. If anyone's listening, I did some laps. I did a few.
Don't say your time.
I'm not going to. Don't say your time. But I did some laps.
Yeah.
Car's not that bad. It feels pretty good. I didn't lose it. So.
Okay.
I saw a couple other people streaming doing
car
laps
to drive. It's not a bad car to drive. It's just not a good car in retrospect to the BOP with the rest of the cars.
It's a good qualifying car for just people to go do laps.
For what it does.
Yeah. It drives fine. It just in the scheme of things, it's
not fast.
No, it would have to be in its own like spec league.
Yeah.
If someone did,
and like I think it's
what
like
are the tires and what's the fuel and tire wear?
Softs, and I want to say 25 liters to start with.
Okay.
For the qualifyings.
Yep. I think it's a 25-minute or 20 or 25-minute qualifier.
Do a couple of pit stops.
Yep.
Because you can't exit. You have to go in and out of the pits only, like regular.
No, I think for the qualifier, I think he did say you can do straight to the pits for this one.
Just exit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'll have to double check on that, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because Sheldon was streaming some laps. Papa was streaming some laps. And Cyrus Nicky was doing some laps because he's going to be back this year too.
Oh, awesome!
Yep,
good.
So, dude, A division's going to be stacked.
A division's going to be stacked. Sounds like B division's going to be stacked also. So, we're going to have to work our butts off, Mike. To make sure
I'm nervous.
I think it's
I'm nervous too.
He's going to have to add another division possibly, but
it sounds
like we said before, it's almost. I like it that he only has the two because then it makes it, everyone's fighting and clamoring to get in. And if you don't make it, you don't make it.
You don't make it? Yeah. No, I don't have, that's the thing is you want the best of the best of the best.
Yeah. The thing is, as well, when you have such a competitive, tight ranking in lobbies, like people that are getting cut because it's so tight. When you get into the races are going to be so close. There's going to be a huge amount of racing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be like daily races where there's like a lead pack and the rest, kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be, like you said, the best. It's going to be like some strategy, like crazy moves like there has been in the previous seasons. Like, it's going to be tight racing.
Yeah, and I think if I don't make it, of course, I don't have any problem being the engineer.
Yeah. I think you'll make it.
I have no problem.
Yep. No problem doing that. Yeah. I don't, man. I know that this is going to be stacked, and like I said, I am not a qualifier. I'm a racer.
I'll be honest. If I make it in, I'm going to be honored to be part of the group of people because it's such elite racers, such skilled.
It is.
Like,
it is.
It's
both leagues or both divisions are awesome. Yes. So no matter what, if I make it in, I am going to be extraordinarily happy.
Yeah.
If I don't make it in, I'll completely understand why. So that's just sort of how I feel.
I'm in a spot like it was not say suck, but it would really kind of be like, oh fuck, if we made to like bottom of the top division, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't with as many people that are in it, I don't imagine myself being at the bottom of the top division.
Yeah, but imagine you throw the quality of a lifetime, you end up in the bottom of it. Like it's like you have no real shot necessarily at anything in that division. But at the same time, it's be like, wow, I am with the best of the best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Exactly. Regardless what happened, unlike
Jorge
some people out there.
Fuck.
Yeah, to be able to just race in the same races in them and fight with them a bit is like an honor in itself kind of thing. So that would be kind of like not probably possible, but if it happened, I'd just be happy to be there regardless. So even then be like, it's going to be so stacked that like even to get into B where like would be like, wow, okay, we made it. Whew. You know what I mean, kind of thing, because I think it's going to be some of the tightest rankings that they've had.
Biggest season yet for sure.
Yeah. Oh, definitely biggest season yet.
Not to create rumors, but I've seen a couple people online in my friends list that haven't been around for a little while that are previous champions.
Ooh.
Oh, so yeah, Mike has a theory that we're going to have a bunch of previous champions.
Ooh.
So that's cool. I mean, Hako, Mullet, that would be really cool. Super stacked. I think it even gets closer, especially with the speed of Jorge and Wid and those guys. It's going to be, and the Kai, it's going to be crazy in Division A.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's going to be even closer. Yeah.
It's going to be insane.
I think it's going to be insane too. Yeah, I'm really. I'm looking forward to it, even if I don't race, to just be able to watch it because it's so exciting.
Yeah.
I think because it could be a super stacked Division A. I think it's going to make Division B so much tighter and harder to be in.
Yep, I think so too.
But oh god, here we go. Sign up. Get yourself on the list. Get
yourself on the list. Definitely. Yep. If you don't play, or if you don't race, you can't play.
That's right.
You got to do it.
Yeah, because round
or don't play, you can't race. Race playing,
playing in the race,
race and play. Yeah. Dude, I have posted some amazing things on the Instagrams. You should go to DGDR podcast on Instagrams because there's some funny stuff up there. It's hard. We've done so many episodes. I mean, 2 weeks will be our 4-year.
Yeah,
something like that.
2 weeks will be our 4-year anniversary. So there are so many episodes to go through. It's crazy.
It's a lot.
Oh, dude, there's so much. So I'm like, start at the beginning and start going through, and like I'm like. Slowly, like I'm skipping through each episode, little by little, seeing if I'm like, oh, okay, I remember that conversation, and trying to add it. Then we just have a bunch of shit episodes too that are just boring as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Like there are a lot of those. Sorry about that, guys, but it happens.
Yeah.
I mean, after doing 3,080 episodes, it's hard to find them.
It's funny, like every time I think about it, it's just like, fuck, it's been a long time.
I feel like we just started.
It doesn't seem like
it doesn't seem like 4 years.
No.
Oh, I love this.
Yep. Season 5 starting soon, just in time for NRL, and also, we're sponsoring NRL again, right, boys?
Yep.
We're saying it here.
Yep, I'm down.
Yep. So we'll be a sponsor again for NRL. So that's exciting. Our 3rd season with them already being a sponsor. It's wild.
Sponsor and drivers.
Yeah. Now we're in the driving and
stewards.
Right.
There's no pay to win there.
We're in it. We're in
it. It's pay to win with us. We pay them the sponsorship. Right? Yep. We get to drive in it, and then
we have a steward in it.
In the pocket.
Yeah, look at that. We're definitely in the pocket for sure. I mean, if PDX doesn't come 1, 2, 3 in the division, you're gonna know something's fishy.
It's rigged.
It's rigged.
Oh man. Yep. Shout out.
That would be incredible. That would be incredible if we had so many of us in there, and all the little in all the splits that we were just not say dominating, but in the front of everything. That was just like everywhere you look was PDX VR Mafia, like everywhere.
It's gonna be tough, but it'd be great.
It is going to be tough.
It is.
It's going to be very tough. So
we might have to do some of that stuff that teams do, like practice.
Oh, we never practiced. Remember?
We don't need that.
We've never practiced.
No, we don't need no teamwork needed here.
Nope. We don't do teamwork. We don't do practice. We don't do any of that stuff. It's just not part of our repertoire. So, did you guys watch the World Series yesterday?
I did.
Mm-hmm. You did?
I did. Watched both of them.
I heard. I haven't watched both of them. I did watch a little clip of one of the incidences. And then Mike was commenting on how much representation from Japan there was.
Yep. Oceania leg. I get some of it since it was a makeup round because Abu Dhabi got canceled, pre-taped at the facilities of PD. Tiny facility, not much room. I get some of it of why the pre-taping wasn't. I mean, I felt myself out of it just because I knew it was pre-taped. I think the live shows are way better. Some of the editing they did was kind of not that great.
Some of the stewarding was a little...
Oh, dude. Someone got robbed. Fucking robbed.
Yeah, you need to watch it. It's
going to make Tokyo exciting, though, for the finals.
You mean yeah, because Tokyo is the finals this year, correct? So they go to Tokyo twice, which man, that would be awesome to be able to go to Tokyo.
Oh, dude,
so it's like I don't have many places I want to go in the Eastern Hemisphere of the world, but Japan is one of those places.
Japan is
like,
one of them.
No desire for China, no desire for India, but like. I want to go to Vietnam, I want to go to Japan, and I want to go to Thailand. Like, those are the three places I'd love to go to in the Eastern Hemisphere.
Yeah. I'm down for Japan.
Yeah.
Totally down.
Definitely down for Japan. Yeah,
Terry, we need you to go with us. He could be our guide.
Yeah. You could be our guide. And do you speak Japanese?
Oh, yeah, he does. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's Mr. Fluent in the Japanese.
Oh yeah.
Well, he better be. He better be in Japanese.
Yeah, those are some. He hasn't been there in a while. I like watching when he goes out there.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. He does this vlog.
Hey Todd, you actually got to put your microphone close to your face, otherwise we can't hear anything
One
you're
of my
saying.
mic dropped out.
Oh no! Put a
no.
mic close to your face. Any mic.
Stick it
Turn
down
on
your
the
throat.
PlayStation. Put on the headset. We'll get that.
Sorry, everybody. As you
everybody.
can see, we don't do a pre-recorded show. This is live. This is live.
Live on Monday morning.
Every
With
Monday
very
morning.
little editing.
Yeah.
Just add some music on the front.
Mainly no editing because we don't know what we're doing.
That's right.
Yeah.
We don't.
No, we don't. Sorry.
I know how to add some music and that kind of shit, and then after
If you've listened to other episodes, you know we can barely even record it.
Oh yeah, fuck! Thank God that hasn't happened in a while.
So the racing
series was kind of a joke in my opinion. This one here, regardless of a makeup or not, like okay, if you're making it up because of a canceled thing in Abu Dhabi, that's I understand that. But now you've saved all that money.
Yeah. Oh,
that would have been a very, very
having
expensive
it there,
event.
no crowd.
So why was it a regional event when there was none other regional events in any of the other rounds? It's not like when it was in like LA, for example, they had like 50 people from fucking North America.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? There was still just the one representation from the U.S. and one
or
Canadian.
a couple of them. There was a couple.
You know what I mean? And like but it's still like there wasn't 11 in the field.
Yeah, because the only guy over there was Cardinal from Canada on this event.
Yeah.
So why? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
we need to reach out
you
to
had the mix.
Simon.
You had the mixed bag of nations.
Mm-hmm.
Why weren't even some of those drivers in the manufacturer like they are or something? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it, again, because you didn't want the one who was robbed to dominate everything?
Well, Simon too. So manufacturers, there's 3 drivers, right?
Right. Yeah.
So they each do a round, and then the finals are all there. So Simon should be going to Singapore. We should reach out to him, and hopefully
that actually
maybe we
could
can
be
get
really
him
cool
on,
too.
And see if he knows all.
I wonder how much we have to pay. I wonder how much we would have to pay him to get him to throat chop Kaz for us.
A lot.
Good old throat chop. Well, Mike or Todd doesn't want that. Todd wants to do it himself.
Yeah,
that's true.
Todd doesn't want to hand that to anybody else. He wants to do that.
Wouldn't that be hilarious on a live event? To just be like standing beside him and this is for Todd. Bam!
I was thinking about it. Do you think also Sony might have a lot of pull, and maybe Kaz's hands are tied behind, and he tries to do certain things, but Sony has a lot to say? I was thinking about this the other day. When
I'm going to say that is a possibility.
So Ari, made some comments on our Discord, and I hope I can call you Ari, Sweet Cherry. He made some comments about how controlling the Sony marketing team is.
Yeah.
And I wonder if he's got it dead on. Sony is controlling so much of that stuff that
they own PD.
Yeah, because Kaz wants to do this stuff, and they're like, no.
Get very minimal. Oh, I want to put these cars in. No. Or we want to change physics. Yeah, but when you do that, people complain, and we don't get as many players on, and we want those numbers, so you need to do it this way. We own you, Kaz. We own you.
Todd, what were you going to say since we can't hear you?
Why would Sony want to, limit what cars are available?
I think it's less about. So what Todd said was, why would Sony want to limit the car availability and stuff like that? I think it's less about. I think it's less about that and more about the bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
And how much money is, well, the limiting cars could be down to how much money is going to be spent getting licensing.
Right.
Because it's not cheap to get licensing.
No.
Shit's
expensive. But you almost think some of those people would pay PD and Sony to then want to be in the game, since it's one of the largest games in the world.
Yeah.
Well, and this is the crazy thing, Todd. In our pre-discussion where we talked about smoking weed and shit like that too, because that's our pre-planning meeting every time, doing dabs. Why aren't two of the biggest manufacturers in the world represented in the World Series? Ford and Chevy. Why do we not have a new Ford and a new Chevy race car to be represented properly, like every other major racing series in the world?
Yep.
But you have Volkswagen and Suzuki.
Yeah, you have Volkswagen and Suzuki, which do not participate in any world major motorsport.
Yeah.
It is mind-boggling. Todd said it's mind-boggling.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Here, let me try.
Even though they have other cars like the manufacturers that are competitive in racing,
switch over.
they have them in there for Group 3, where like in GT3 and stuff like that in the real world, they don't compete either. You know what I mean? It's like you have when's the last time you saw Subaru competing in a GT3 series?
it doesn't.
Exactly. But there's no Chevy. There's no Ford. You know what I mean? When's the last time you saw a fucking Evo driving in GT3?
You don't.
No, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. So
no, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. They should be, if they want to make it look like a serious.
You got a Citroen.
Yeah.
You've got a Citroen. Oh, they need to start thinking more IMSA WEC.
Yeah.
GT World Challenge. Where you actually have manufacturers that manufacture specific Group 3 or GT3 cars or GT4 cars.
Yeah.
They've done technically a little bit of that with the new hypercars they put in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These are competitive. These are the drive. They didn't make a Vision GT fucking hypercar. No, these are the legit fucking cars. You can do it for other stuff, but
and we've got 996 and Porsche RSR.
And if you're going to do these cars, do them in their own little categories. Make them because they're not
that's
real.
Fine.
Make them not the Vision fucking category.
Yeah, make it a vision category. There's nothing wrong with that.
And it happens in our Group 1 cars as well. You know,
Group 1 should
VGT
be
in Group 1. What
number
the fuck is that?
Group 1 needs to be split up into VGT, Group C, and
hypercar.
Modern LMP1, which would be the Audis and stuff like that, and then hypercar. Because there are 4 divisions there. We shouldn't, when we're doing racing with the races that PD has set up, there should not be a Vision car or a VGT car in with any of those other cars. It shouldn't be happening. Have a Vision race. That's totally cool. Yeah. But if you're going to have LMP1s, have an LMP1 race. And it's just LMP1s, or it's just Group C, or it's just hypercars. There should be no mixture.
They used to always do, it was always a mix, Le Mans race. It was always a mix, Group 1. But did you notice, and you notice how horrible those are because of the mix of classes, the high speeds as opposed to the high cornering, and the chaos it creates. Now look at it when they separate, when they do Group 3 only, and they did the hypercar only.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? How
it pulls everything together.
Yeah, it was a smoother, closer, better racing. It wasn't like for example, the old way you used to have like a Mazda going through the Porsche S's and a fucking Porsche 911 coming up behind them going full tilt still because it can, and it has nowhere to go because the Mazda fucking 787 has to fucking brake crazily through the Porsche S's. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. Like you never had any of that stuff. You know, so it's like they know that categories exist, separate it fully.
It's a failure on Sony and PD's side to recognize how poor their race making ability is. Yeah. Your race making ability is awful. Yeah. It just is. I'm sorry to say that, but it's horrible. Yeah. And then they have these sparks of brilliance, and you're like, yes, this is great. Whether we're talking about the greatest races ever, which was Road Atlanta in the Mazda. Because everybody was so close together and everybody was on for that race. I did so much racing that week because it was so much fun. That's great. Yeah. That's a fun race.
With Mazda being a huge sponsor and Mazda bringing in the new Evo in the next 5-6 months, why don't we get that race? Have a Mazda Cup, but they don't need to be in the manufacturer World Series.
No. I guarantee that we're going to see a Toyota GT3, the new GT3 car. I know as soon as that drops in real life, it's going to be in the game.
Oh, yeah.
This is kind of a little bit of we could segue just quickly right into to next week's, because what we're talking about, like the greatest race ever, there is a small, slim, I'd say 3% chance we might have one of those.
Ooh.
Daytona?
Yeah. So with the next week's races, Daily A is Daytona Road Course on the sports hard tires.
Oh, man, that would be so cool if that was Mazda's.
Oh.
It might not be. But
it's probably going to be Group 4.
No.
It's going to be a road car.
It's a road car.
Oh, you said sports hard. Sorry. Sorry.
So there, it might be, but they, even if it's not the Mazdas, if they have the right car there, you know what I mean, that could be an absolute amazing fucking But it has to be a one make. It can't be those fucking groups that they're specific category, like mix of cars that they pick out because they're never balanced. They need to have a one make race, and it's got to be something that's easy to drive, but not super, not like our, like on rails, arcadey kind of thing, but something that's easy and fun to drive that gets a little loose kind of thing at times, but is easy to drive still, like the Mazdas, or something maybe with a little bit more speed than that because it's a fairly fast course.
R34.
Yeah. Something.
Like something good, but one make it. In something that's drivable.
Now,
don't put it in something that's going to have crazy old fucking like weight shift in it. Yeah, it's the road course. So nothing with massive crazy weight shift and sliding all over the fucking place like they did with the NSX at Grand Valley. You know what I mean? Like that was a car that was hard to fucking drive, especially there with lots of weight shift all over. Don't do that. Do something that's drivable. Make it a fun fucking race, and you'll get numbers. Daily B is Lego Major full course reverse in the race mediums.
That'll be Group 4.
Probably going to be Group 4 because Yas Marina for Daily C on the mediums and the softs at 3 fuel and 4 tires. And they fixed the penalty system, but they made it basically the Olympic or official fucking penalty system for the lines there. They need to relax that a bit because it's ridiculous how tight it's become. I know it was retarded how much you could cut without a penalty and everything else before, but they need to fix a happy medium on that because that could be a good race if it's not such a tight, because there is a bit of bumping and banging on that track, and
it may be like penalties. That for the first 3 days, and then Thursday when we get the update, they may fix it.
Yeah, because we do have that update coming.
But I'm not usually, but I'm excited for the possibilities of what Daily A could bring. and I don't usually care about that. But
we should be fine. We should have already known because we record this on Monday morning.
Yeah, but we're not at our PlayStations. We're on our way to work right now.
Yep.
So
did anybody do the meme race?
Studio?
No.
I wanted to, but I was like, nah.
No, that's because
I think
another segue.
Yep.
Another segue. No, because we were practicing for the.
Did you guys do
S7R Red Bull Junior Extravaganza? That's what we were practicing for.
Yeah.
No Fuji.
No.
You guys didn't do race
No. I did some
again. We were practicing. Again, we were practicing for the S7R Red Bull
Fuji
Junior.
Did look good.
Yeah.
Fuji was fun.
Extravaganza.
Yeah. No, we did practice every day. And
well, it didn't show. God damn it!
I know.
Oh, it did so show.
Actually, it showed exactly what we practiced.
We practiced exactly that.
It showed exactly what we practiced, but it was the wrong strategy.
It was.
Yeah. It was the wrong strategy, but we had the right strategy according to Hovercraft. Yeah. That's the strategy he thought was going to happen, not all out. Like it was a sprint race, and nobody expected it to be a sprint race.
I should say we didn't.
Mental,
but it was. There was not no strategy, but there was really not a lot of strategy. It turned out in that one. Just the overall
strategy was go balls out.
Balls out.
Well, that's just like in a way, it turns out that it's like no fuel, no tires on. You know what I mean, in that way because of the way the course was and the size of it. So it was probably the easiest race of the series so far, I'd say.
Here's a rule of thumb: whatever the truth serum's doing, try to do.
True.
Seriously.
Well, how do we know until the last second?
well, when he pulls away from you, and if he's
he was going balls
just
out there at the beginning.
Just try to stay with him. Stay with him as much as you can and do what he does. Mimic him.
Next race will be Grand Valley Reverse. It's going to be 33 laps. It's going to be pretty fun. It's funny because I don't necessarily like the Red Bull competitions there on that track, and especially in reverse.
Dude, these cars will be perfect.
Yeah, these ones I think will be perfect. I think this will be a really, really good combination of like high speed limits and controllable limits. Mm-hmm. And certain spots really fast and flowing, and some, I think some really competitive racing because in my brain looking at it, I think there's quite a few little spots to make moves back and forth. So,
well, we've done that race for Nations in the Red Bull X.
Yep.
But we're saying
in the juniors,
it's going to be so much better.
Yeah, because the big boy Red Bulls are a little bit sketchier and a lot more impactful for getting bumped, any mistakes, any like spinning the car out. Where the Red Bull, it promotes a little bit more. It's like having a Mazda in that aspect compared to the Super Formula. Mm-hmm. It can get, it's a handful, but it's fun to drive, and well,
too, if we get a physics change,
that's the other thing we're gonna have to look at too. Because that'll be at the end of the practice week.
Yeah. So as soon as that update drops, we're going to have to try it and see if something changed or if it didn't change.
If it changes, everybody could be screwed from practice if they can't get a handle on the new changes. This is an interesting week coming up for the game.
I think they need to change the how they slowed down the downshifting?
Yeah.
They need to speed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little too artificial. So they need to just speed it up just a little bit. That needs to be one change. Other than that, that would be my only thing that I hope they really change. I don't know if
I hope they don't change too much.
Yeah, the car's a little bit faster, the Group 3 and Group 4, because before they slowed them down. So I don't know where they sit compared to reality.
I think they need to change the slipstream a bit, too. I think they need to go more towards, like, in this game settings, the real slipstream.
Yes, I would
Like,
agree.
that's what we were dealing with in the Red Bull Juniors and that. And there's a bit of dirty air. There's some washout here and there, but it's not horrible in the big scheme of things compared to some of the other settings of slipstream and the way it used to be. And the straight line slipstream is not massive, like you're going to gain a second on a guy down a straightaway. You have to be actually close to get the real benefits of it. It does help a bit being behind someone as you're down the straightaway, but once you're into a car length, it actually is like, boom, you have no barrier, you fly. And if you watch the races on the weekend there, you'll see that from the custom lobbies. Once you get on the car, the overspeed becomes tremendous, but you have to be right on the car to get it. So
yeah,
they need to do that, because right now, like, for example, because they slowed the Group 4s down a lot, with the custom slipstream that they put in, if you're not in the slipstream, you're losing a second. Because it is literally that. It gives you, like, freaking boost down the straightaway. Even if you're, like, 2 seconds back almost. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it depends on what race and settings they have it on. Yeah, some it's just way too strong. Where, again, it keeps the average driver somewhat competitive with people who are actually fast.
Fix the BOP and you wouldn't have to deal with that.
They should be doing that too on this update.
Yeah, the BOP needs to be fixed. Yeah, definitely.
I'll say, like, their Group 3 needs fixing, but it's way better than Group 4. Group 4 is absolutely busted right now.
Well, I mean, so just take for Fuji this week. You had the 911 was competitive, the Ferrari 458 was competitive, the R8. Though those were basically the 3 cars that were running this race.
Yeah, MR is more dominant for sure, definitely.
It is.
But in Group 4 right now, all it is a Citroen and a Tenza right now.
The G70 was competitive. I think that's what Sheld was running, was the G70.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, it's the
Cayman.
It's the 4-wheel drives are basically the dominant thing compared. Like, there's nothing usable other than that, realistically.
I do still think they need to fix it.
Unless you're an alien top driver, right? The average Joe, you have to use one of these cars or you're fucked. You know what I mean?
It was basically a Citroen race.
Yeah, that's the problem.
For the most part.
Yeah, the other cars can be competitive, but you need to be a really good driver to be able to be competitive in those cars.
Plaka was killing it in the Mustang.
He was.
And I can't remember where I saw it, but I saw somebody was streaming, whether it was a league race or something, and Plaka was driving the Mustang, and he got called out as being so quick in that thing and being so competitive, and they questioned the fact that if he ever got out of that car and drove the actual meta cars, how dominant he would be in lobbies, because he only drives the Ford.
Well, I think right there, I think Todd made your point, though. Plaka was competitive in the Mustang.
Yeah.
Plaka is a crazy fast driver. And if he used a meta car, he would be very fast, too.
Yeah. I kind of see guys like him, and Plaka is a great example of, like, if he was in the meta car, I don't think it'd be so much fun for him, competitive-wise, because he would be too dominant in that aspect. So he drives a car, he enjoys driving, and it's more of a battle to be competitive there, to be more immersed into the racing, where, everybody likes to win. But if you're just walking away from a field because you're so dominant, you're 10 seconds ahead every race, how fun is that? You know what I mean? Like, so I understand why, and but yeah, Plaka you're fucking lightning quick, dude.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what car, especially to be out lightning quick in that Ford Mustang, fucking piece of shit car. I'm sorry, I understand but they need to fix that, because it shouldn't be a piece of shit car.
Well, they don't need to fix it. They needed to get us the fucking new one.
Yes.
Yeah, just like the Corvette, they needed to get us the fucking new one.
Fucking A, yes.
We should have the new Corvette. We should have the new Mustang.
That shit's got to be coming. It's got to.
We should have the new Lambo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that
the new
thing's fast
7
as fuck.
Yeah,
especially if you're doing all these like
the new Aston Martin
Evo renditions and stuff like that, modern ones. You got to get all these major manufacturers up to date, or at least within like 2 or 3 years.
Dude, the latest McLaren or Aston Martin is from 2012.
Yeah,
it's 2026.
That's shit.
We're almost.
Yeah. What about the McLaren too? Yeah. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
650, and they're on the 750, or give us a 720 at least.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, something. But
hopefully it's coming. I hope so. I hope a big update's going to be coming towards the finals, or maybe after the finals.
I wonder if not so much the money dried up from Abu Dhabi, just because they didn't have the event there. Shit is now being delayed because. I don't know, maybe they just wanted to showcase their, being the Mecca for gaming and shit, and had all these big plans, and now
it can still happen in the future, but once it's
calms down.
Yeah.
It's almost 2027, goddammit. We want, LMU's kicking ass.
It is.
A lot of people are jumping ship, and
why do we think that is? Oh, because they have all the new cars.
Yeah, and tracks,
and the tracks we want to be on. Like I'm sorry, it looks great. I don't know why we don't have Road America, Silverstone, Hockenheim. Hockenheim would be a great track.
Coda.
There are so many. What's the track that's going to be Formula One's at next week? The Dutch track. Can't believe I've name just popped right out of my head. Hungaro Ring.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the banking? Yeah, Motegi Twin Ring. Yeah.
No, that's Spain. That's the Madrid ring that they still haven't finished.
Oh, when do they go there? We're going there this year.
They have 28 days or something like that to finish the track. I am worried that there could be pieces of the track coming up because the asphalt hasn't had time to cure. I'm not joking about that when I say that. Yeah. I am so worried because it looks like they pretty much just got done laying the asphalt. Like it's going to be wild.
Well, again, with this being a Japanese game or company, you would think Twin Motegi would definitely be in the game.
Well, it wasn't the old ones.
Scanned it. Yeah, and they scanned it years ago. So, they have all the data and everything they need to implement it in the game. I don't know why it takes fucking so long.
Do you think they're holding some stuff back for GT8? Some stuff?
Why?
I've gotten to the point now where I don't know that they're holding anything back for GT8. I think it's a mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think it's a mindset, and so pardon my but you've got so many tracks that we already have that we don't use.
That's their mindset is probably, well, we don't use half of these anyway, so why implement more?
But why don't you use them? You just don't use them. You haven't used them.
Dude, there's so many. We could have such a fresh dailies every week. No repeats.
There is no imagination when it comes to the department that is making daily races or thinking about competition. There is zero thought that goes into it.
What they really need to do is hire Tijni, hire Mikazel, have those two with their team develop daily races. Because I feel they have a better idea of what the community wants.
Yes, agreed.
They'd be better off to suspend the random generator with the list of cars and tracks and shit like that, and put shit together that way. That would be,
Yeah, because whatever they're doing right now is failing.
Oh yeah.
But again, we have to look at Gran Turismo. When it comes to the amount of people that, pardon me, I've got a cough.
Yeah, because I haven't raced dailies in so long. This year,
I haven't raced
barely
dailies
raced
because
dailies.
there is no interest in the day. Number one,
There's only
because
been
of
a
driving
few.
standards. Number two, because they're not interesting. They just are not interesting. I look at them and I go, that's going to be a wreck fest. Or that's just going to be boring. You know, that's going to be a race where
fun.
everybody stretches out.
Fuji looked good. Like when they did those hypercar races, those were fun. There's
fun.
been some good ones, but fucking for
But
the
again,
most
there's
part,
only 12% of us that do racing.
Yeah, Catalunya was good. I want Hypers at Spa. When are we getting that for daily?
Hypers at Spa would be great. And then throw in a couple of VGTs and a Group C. And yeah.
As long as it's just the Hypers.
There's so much.
Like they did for walk-ins and Le Mans.
Like the possibility with just a couple of categories of cars and tracks that they're in the game, there's enough that you could put some really great races together. It's just like, and it'd be original and not be repetitive. You know what I mean? Like, they go
how
for so
about
long.
How about you follow the IMSA series?
Yeah.
Or you follow the WEC.
There's so many series. Yeah, they could have
the
badass races every week following.
You could have great races if you followed the series. If it was
and so many people
this week we're
that watch
watching
racing would want to do those because they watch the race and they're like, "Oh, this race is coming up. Ooh, let's jump in and do
Roadster
that." Yeah.
Cup you can follow.
Oh, yeah.
Follow the Mazda Roadster Cup.
iRacing does. iRacing does that. Whatever week of racing is, and they replicate that race in the game.
Well, Mazda or iRacing has every track, but you can make your own. Mazda's a huge sponsor, so like put it at 6 or 8 real tracks, and every week, every Saturday is the fucking Mazda Roadster.
That'd
be awesome.
That would be great.
I think that there's at least 3 or 4 of the tracks in the game that the Mazdas or Mazda-like races happen at. Like, why not do that? Like you said, like do that. Daytona.
Toyota
Mazda's at Daytona.
Another
GR86 Cup.
Yes. Oh, get the new GR Cup car. Oh
a GR Cup race. You could do. They can do that. They choose not to do that.
I wonder why they don't have that car in the game yet. Either.
If anybody out there like listening has never
seen, mind-boggling.
Check out like Mazda Cup at Daytona Road Course when everything's there. And tell me that does not look like something, if you were behind one of the Mazda Roadsters in the game, how fun that would be. Because if you watch at Daytona especially, it is a Gran Turismo daily race.
Big time.
The bumping, the banging, the way that series is, it's insane. And it's so amazing to watch. And to be part of it, like the way that they did the one time, incredible. They just never do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of avenues they have.
Need to partition
it. Down.
We need to petition this into the game as a regular thing.
People, if you have Twitter, I advise you to start Kaz and just start fucking
spamming his ass
with ideas.
Like what Sweet Cherry said, we just need to keep fucking hammering at him.
Yeah.
They want the
dude, they need to.
The
if they revamp daily races, they need have your.
If they revamp daily races,
road car races for just keep that as the road cars. You have a Group 4 category, Group 3 category, and then you have the high downforce category.
Yeah, you could rotate it every couple, like rotate through Super Formula, Red Bull cars, Group 1.
So you have a category for each one because so many people like Group 3, so many people like Group 4. Yeah. I like high downforce Group 1 cars.
You don't even if you don't revamp the dailies, just throw it in like the Toyota Cup like you used to all the time. Make the Mazda Cup, make the whatever sponsor cup. Like whoever's paying the biggest bucks. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? I wouldn't care. Just give us the races that are fucking different.
Do you think their servers could handle it?
Oh yeah, they have the servers that they use for
plus they updated them not too long ago, didn't they?
Yeah, the World Series has its separate servers, and they don't use them except for in between. So why aren't they doing another race like the Toyota Cup, the Mazda Cup, or whatever kind of sponsorship deal you want to have?
Porsche Cup. There's so many options.
Oh, dude, yeah.
You only have to run them on the weekends, realistically, if you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that would
Saturday.
be excitement.
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday, boom, or whatever it is, and you do it. You know what I mean? And then you shut them off. Oh, we're canceling the cups this weekend because we have the World Series races. No problem.
You just schedule it. It's all scheduled, but it should be every weekend. There should be some special event.
And you would draw so many people.
Endurance event, sprint event. Oh, yeah. Give it to me.
Get rid of the sprint event. We don't need a 10 or 12 lap race.
No, nothing
Fuji.
like that.
Well,
like a 25
and if you
sprint.
are going to do a 12-lap race at Fuji, guess what you got to do?
Because you would have a lot of people that would want to do that, though, that don't have
tire wear and fuel. Yep. Or if you're going to do a sprint race, put us on mediums or softs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I want
or
the
make
endurance.
that sprint
Give
race
us endurance
dynamic.
races on the weekend.
Even in a sprint race, make it a Fuji. Then you can make it dynamic in a race B. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a medium tire race, but guess what? We might throw rain at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
6 lap
dynamic
lap race, and at the end of 5.
We need more night races.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, night races. Any dynamic time of day, even
the transitions.
Look
are
at
amazing.
Look at the transitions we've been having in the Red Bull Juniors. They're amazing.
What would be dope?
Like that.
Go ahead, finish.
I was just say like last night, it was Saturday. The Blue Moon, where it goes night, and then the lights reflecting off everything, and the fucking plane flying overhead, that was incredible visions.
Oh yeah.
Do stuff like that. Who cares about it's a nice sunny day or just a partly cloudy day? That's all you see.
Yeah. Boring.
Change that so that you're you gotta be on point because your brake markers and shadows move and shit like that because of the time of day.
Nope. I want more. I want more scapes with cherry blossoms in the background. That's
I do like those.
Hey, did anybody see anything from Laguna Seca Car Week?
No, did not.
Monterey.
Well, we have lost a Mazda 787.
Oh yeah, burnt
up.
Yeah,
there is now. There were 3 of them left. Now there is 1 of them left.
Wow, is that the one in Fuji?
I don't know what. I don't know. But there is only 1 left.
Wow.
After that,
damn.
Yeah.
Put that thing in a museum then.
Yep. I wonder if it
I think it's at the
is.
I think it's at the Fuji Museum. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it better be. Yeah,
just leave it. Safe. Don't touch it.
Cadillac unveiled its new hypercar.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. By that I mean road hypercar.
Dude, that shit was crazy. It looks so much like.
It looks almost exactly like the race car.
Dude, fucking insane.
Lamborghini revealed the new Revelto.
Oh, the SV.
The SV. Good looking car. I love Lambos.
I didn't see it yet.
It's a good
Revelto
car.
Evo, yeah.
Yeah, it's damn good looking. So I mean, there's some.
Oh, what about that new McLaren? With the manual.
That new McLaren looks pretty good, and it's a 6-speed gated manual. Dude. That's totally cool.
Holy shit!
Totally cool, because I think they're realizing. I think companies are starting to realize that purists want a 6-speed.
Oh yeah, and they'll pay the money.
And they'll pay the money for the 6-speed. That's like, I don't know if it's still happening, but Porsche, what model was it? It might have just been the Carrera had a 6-speed available for it too. 6-speed manual that you could get for it. At the time, it's like literally one of the only high-performance vehicles that you could get with a 6-speed.
Damn breed.
I mean, for a long time, Cadillac had the CTS-V.
Mm-hmm.
Still do manual
with the manual in it. Yeah.
Well, it's nice too because everyone bitched so much about the Nismo Z not having a manual. They brought that back. Same with when they had the Supra, the Mark V. They bitched enough. They brought that. Just got to keep bitching.
Well, and look at this.
Car
manufacturers.
You get like a Ford fucking Focus with a manual gearbox, but you can't get a fucking sports car with one. For fuck's sake.
It's like,
well, it's
I'd
wild.
see Honda Fits with fucking manual gearboxes for Christ's sakes. Like, what the fuck,
dude? Like the GR86 manual gearbox feels so good shifting through those gears.
The problem is manufacturers get on these. Oh, this is popular.
Yeah.
This is popular.
Well, it's a small segment. Again,
manual.
it's like 12-13% by manuals still.
Well,
so for them,
when it comes to performance cars, though, again, a lot of performance cars are thought of more as car people cars. And I'm not talking about hypercars. I'm talking about the GR86. I'm talking about a regular Porsche.
Mm-hmm.
If I guarantee if they had a regular Corvette with a 6-speed, car guys would be picking those up.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That car doesn't come
that would be
so you're talking performance cars that are loved by car people. Most of them would like to have a manual transmission.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on, there for a long time, the Ford Focus ST, GT, whatever, you could get a 6-speed in it.
Yeah. Yep.
It only came.
That's what I was saying. That's what I'm laughing about. It's like it's a fucking Ford Focus. Whether it's fast, quick, it's still it's
more cost effective to build a manual than an automatic.
Well, that's what I mean. Like for years, like automatic transmissions were way more expensive. Like you tell me that like the average manual gearbox is more expensive than the technology going into the fucking automatic these years?
Yes, and I'll tell you why. Because now the engines communicate with the transmissions.
Yeah, I guess so.
So the engine, the fuel mapping, everything is related to the transmission also. So it makes it more difficult for a manufacturer to put in a manual transmission because it doesn't talk back to the engine. This is another reason that newer car transmissions are such shit.
Well, everything's drive-by-wire. Mm-hmm. So you have, no throttle linkage. It's all fucking computers. The braking on Corvettes, it's all computer. It's not fucking...
it's like sitting in the simulator.
It is. Everything is all simulated and shit.
Well, that's like electric power steering.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like look at mechanics these days. It's like they don't fix anything. They just plug a computer in and swap what it tells them to. You know what I mean? They don't even fucking know. Like when you got an old school mechanic, you can listen to the car and go, oh yeah, that's this, it's that, fucking boom, fixed. You know what I mean? Like, everything is like a computer. And what happens if a computer breaks, your car is fucked.
Yep.
Like, it's like, for example, like, I thought was really strange is Lincoln has a car, some of their cars, they don't have door handles on the inside. It's an electric button.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you push.
And unlike Tesla at least has the fucking release fucking pull on their doors, so if the power goes off, you can pull the thing and open the door. Lincoln doesn't have that. You can't. If the fucking power goes on, you're trapped in the car.
Fuck that.
Unlocked or not.
Oh, hell no.
You can't get the fuck out. And guess what they do? They sell these cars to old people, which leave the lights on all the time, fucking drain the battery.
Oh, yeah.
Now you get in the car to start the car, the fucking battery is drained. You can't get back out of the fucking car. You know what I mean? Like this stupid shit like that. Like it's...
Yeah, there's too much electronics. It's gotten too crazy. Yeah, I'm fucking itching just to get a manual. That's manual.
And it's like, isn't technology, say, for example, like even like a weapon or not, but like an electrical explosion of any sports, like sending off like any EMP blast because of it, would destroy like in most cars.
Oh, yeah. You'd have to go old school.
Giant solar flares, like that came in, could fucking destroy all cars. If you look at it, like it's like they need to go back to fucking actual fucking engines and shit. Where it's like the only power you got is the battery to start that freaking ignition.
Oh yeah, but then it sucks because it's all about emissions with the EPA. So they can control the emissions with all the computers.
Hollis and I were talking about because there was I play the lottery when it gets
big over
$600 million or $800 million.
It's gotta be big. It's not worth it if it's not.
It's not worth it. Yeah. So it's like, I played and we were talking about it, and I was like, you know what? I am buying old cars, and by that I mean I am buying like 1970s Ford or Chevy pickup trucks. He's like, oh, I love Hollis because he's obsessed with like the 80s and Japanese car designs in the 80s. He was like, I would love to have like an 88 Toyota Camry.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Like things that don't have any electronics on them at all for the most part.
That would be actually kind of cool if you were a gajillionaire kind of thing. You had the money to spend.
Yeah.
Here's the problem, though.
I'd buy all the great fucking petrol cars, basically.
The government wants to be able to, well, they are going to be able to control your cars now.
Yeah, they're putting cameras that look at you the whole time.
Yeah, I'm not getting rid of my car that I got and getting a new one. Keeping it.
What was it I saw on the news there? The fucking buddy got his car, he missed a car payment, and they fucking shut his car off. He couldn't drive his car.
What? That's for real?
I don't know. Yeah, so that's like something. I don't know if it was exactly what payment, whatever, but something happened, and the manufacturer, whatever, because through the computer, they shut his car down, and they basically repossessed. He couldn't use his car anymore because of like finance, whatever it is, like you're getting repoed or something.
You ain't gonna be able to hide it. Put it in the garage.
They shut it down, and they just shut it off. He couldn't use it, and
because
it's all computer. Yeah, exactly. Bricked it. You know. Yeah.
Well, and when it comes down to it, I know everybody talks about, not everybody, but a lot of people talk about self-driving cars. Self-driving cars would be cool, and you could go at great speeds because, it's not a human driving. I'm sorry, but humans make more errors than computers do. It's just the truth. Here's the problem, though. In order for that to happen, everybody who has a car would have to have the most up-to-date self-driving car for it to work right. You couldn't have people driving some cars and cars driving other cars. No, you've got to have, because they all have to communicate with each other.
Yeah.
The car in front of you, the car next to you, they all have to communicate at the same time to know how far they are apart and what the braking distances need. Like it would be cool. Don't get me wrong, but using the camera systems that they're using now on all of the cars that have a self-driving feature, they don't work. They don't work. They don't recognize everything. Cameras don't recognize everything. The cars would have to be able to communicate with each other to have a true self-driving society.
Yeah.
That's
Tesla
the only
has
way
the best
it works.
one of that.
Basically, it's all like everybody coming as one. It's all one. It's controlled technically by one thing. It's one computer, all talking together. Hive mind. It's just so the car will slow and let the other one turn in and pull it. Not you can't.
Well, and the thing is, all the cars would know where the other car is going long before the other car was going there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And calculating anything, any malfunctions, and that all calculating multiple times per second, kind of, and knowing what can happen, where to go, exactly. It's all.
So it's never. Brain. I mean, the ability for that to happen is still 100 years away.
Yeah, which also leads to even more AI taking over.
I doubt it. Probably by 2030, 2035.
I don't think so.
The way technology is moving.
Yeah, the way it's moving.
I don't.
I think the technology for it will.
I think we're predicting like we did in the 60s that we were going to be in flying cars.
Yeah. No, I kind of agree with that. I think the technology could be there. I just don't think society will be there. Like there's definitely going to be a pushback.
And you have to remember
there's too much population
thing
that doesn't trust computers that way, that need regular cars. I want to do it myself, kind of thing. I can't, I mean, like
unless the government is giving away cars, it's not going to happen, and the infrastructure can't handle it.
Yeah,
because again, most of those cars are going to be electric, and there are not enough electric charging stations, and there are not for the average American. We'll put it this way, and even the average Australian too. Let's be honest, America and Australia are both giant countries that a lot of driving is done in. We don't have the fueling infrastructure, and you don't have cars that fuel up fast enough. Like there's no instant fueling when it comes to a battery.
No, I bet they'll figure it out though. At some point,
that's
plug
the
in,
biggest
5 minutes, you're charged.
That's the biggest limitation right now is battery charging and battery life. Those are the biggest limitations. And when you really get deep into it and start looking at electric cars, they want you to run between 20 and 80%. Don't charge over 80%. Don't drop below 20% because you'll ruin the battery.
Yep.
So you only have 60% of the battery that you can use.
Exactly.
Think about that. 60% of the battery.
Super cold and super
weather,
hot climates.
Cold weather.
And think about this. When you park an electric car, and it doesn't matter if it's super cold or super hot, that car is always maintaining the temperature of the battery. So it's like you poke a small hole in your gas tank, and you just let the energy leak out. That is what's happening when you park your electric car.
Yeah, but what is the UK and California trying to do by 2035? No gas
they're
powered
still
vehicles.
pushing that shit.
They're trying to control the way people fucking move freely.
Yeah, the way
people live.
Yeah,
when it happens and the infrastructure crashes, they're gonna have shit like troubles. Like that's like Jim said, the infrastructure for it all is not there. I think the technology is starting to get there and it'll be there, but I think like the infrastructure, like in society in general, just won't be there for that kind of thing for
because you'll have to have specific roads for self-driving cars. Yeah. Because again, you can't have somebody driving his 88 Chevette or his 83 Chevette down the road and you have a bunch of self-driving cars because they just can't communicate. You know, what is the government going to come? What's going to happen if the government comes out and says all regular cars are going to be illegal by 2035? You have to get rid of them.
They're trying to do that. I can see it happening with the.
Well, the difference is going. Well, this is what's going to happen with new cars, but folk, you know.
Oh yeah.
Us who don't have large amounts of money, we're just going to be left not being able to go anywhere.
I'm gonna have to take the bus, the train.
Yeah, look what California's trying to do. They want to tax you by the mile.
Dude, that's insane.
How much you drive?
And that's because of electric cars.
That's why everyone's moving out of California.
And they're
California is becoming a failed state slowly but surely.
Paramount Studios is looking at moving out of California.
You know, they're also trying to pass a 5 or 10% wealth tax on billionaires. If you move out of California, 5 or 10% of your net worth goes to them if you move out of their state. So if you're worth $1 billion fucking dollars,
fuck that.
That right there is
robbery.
Not going to be. That is not going to be. It hasn't been fought yet, but there's going to be a billionaire that's going to fight that.
Yeah, I don't see how that goes through.
And it's not going to hold up.
You
can't tax somebody for.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, well, look at this too. And with that, if they vote that tax in, it's quotes a one-time tax on billionaires in California. But in the reading of the law, it also says, or the Congress or the Assembly of California can decide if they want to do it again. And if they're going to tax billionaires, they're going to tax millionaires, they're going to tax 100,000aires.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to tax everybody when it comes down to it.
It's the same in Illinois. All the big companies in Illinois have all left.
Look at
they're
Washington.
All bouncing. They're all going to Indiana or they're all going to Wisconsin.
Boeing is moving to, I think, North Carolina.
Yep.
There is another huge company that built components for the 787 Dreamliner. They're moving out of state. I don't remember where they're going to, but and all of that has to do with what's happening in Seattle with their Democratic Socialist Communist mayor.
Oh yeah, now they're trying to get her out. Now they're trying to get her out.
Yeah, who tried to hide the fact that there was a gang shooting, and it was a gang shooting. They like to call it a mass shooting, but it was two dudes who didn't like each other from different gangs that were shooting at each other and shot a bunch of people up at a market.
Yep, they got caught in the crossfire. Stop trying to make it about guns. Think about what certain parts of society. Well, then they want to get rid of the police.
And then you want to No, that's what's even better. She gets rid of
prisons.
the chief of police.
And they want to get and
they want to get rid of prisons. Well, what if my daughter gets raped? Well, there will be stuff in place for that. No, but you're getting rid of prisons and you're getting rid of police. How what do you mean?
Yeah. Take it into my own hands and I gotta kill a motherfucker.
Yeah, they can't answer that question when you go, so what if somebody gets raped or murdered? Well, then we'll have things in place. What are those things? Oh,
dude, the mayor of Chicago, Brandon Johnson, the same way. Defund the police, prisons are racist. Well, he will be voted out. But yet this guy's security detail is 150 Chicago police officers.
Jesus.
But yet he wants to defund and fucking prisons are racist and jails are racist and it doesn't do society any good to arrest people.
But yeah, he's got the protection.
Yeah, exactly. The hypocrisy of these fucking people is mind-boggling, and yet fucking idiots fucking vote for these people.
Well, and here's the best part of it. So most of the people in the Socialist Party, in the Communist Party, stop calling it socialist, it's communist.
Yeah, it's just
they're like, we're for the working man. Almost all of them have college degrees from major colleges, and you chose gender studies instead of engineering. And no, you can't get a job, so now you need somebody to help you. I need somebody to help me out because I can't make any money. No, you can't make money because you're a fucking moron.
Yep.
I'm sorry, we don't need people with gender studies degrees. We need people who are in engineering. We need plain people that are going to be mechanics. We need people that are going to be contractors. That's what we need.
Plumbers, electricians.
The falsification that our society has placed upon children, or not that. What's the word?
It's academia and the left, dude. Every professor's a fucking tool.
The lying to our children, stating that you have to go to college. You have to go to college, and if you don't go to college, then you'll never become something.
Oh, that's a lie. I didn't go to college.
That is a lie.
Get a degree that means nothing. Get in $100,000+ debt that's compounded.
Yep.
And that's the American dream. That's what they sell you.
Dude, where I worked last, there was so many people that worked there that had that. They couldn't do anything with their degree, so they end up in this normal whatever job.
Yeah, I know a person that works at SCP who's a piece of shit, and I can say that because he doesn't listen to the show, who got a degree in English.
Oh God.
But didn't want to become a teacher.
That was pointless.
Why do you get a degree in English if you're not going to use it, you dumb fuck? So instead you go and you work at a branch and you destroy that branch because you have no work ethic.
Yeah, fuck that.
And your employees catch you sleeping at your desk.
Ooh.
Just saying,
Busted.
I'm not naming names, but
Busted.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and takes hunting trips in some of the most important parts of the year that need him to be at the branch. Yeah. Yep. That's been going on since I worked there.
Jesus.
Yep. That's what happens when academia thinks, when academia takes over and makes everybody think that the only way to be good and make lots of money is being like them. How do you convince somebody that getting a degree in gender studies or getting a degree in ethnic studies of any sort, what are you going to do with that? What are you going to do?
Exactly.
Because I guarantee there are plenty of professors.
I get to lecture people and tell them what they need to know and do.
Yeah, that's great, but is that going to pay you any money? Oh, but
the government gives me money so I can live, so I can tell people what to do and what to think.
Yeah, and if the government if we don't tax the people heavily, then the government can't give me money. The classic saying that the DSA has right now is basically a Karl Marx saying that says, well, you go and you can, you work as much as you need to, but not as much as, not too much. You just work as much as you want. That doesn't work in society. That doesn't work in society. I'm sorry, because why the fuck do I even want to work?
Yeah, I don't want to work.
According to Elon Musk, he said by like 2035, money's not going to be an issue for people. Nobody's going to... You're not.
Why is he giving all of his fortune away?
No, but
fucking trillionaire.
Yeah, bots, AI, and will do everything, and money won't be a necessity, according to him.
So farms magically grow.
Well, the robots
it'll be robots doing everything.
Yeah, but who pays for the seeds?
We won't need to. They just get them for free.
Yeah.
Everything's
who pays for the electricity? Where do we get free electricity from?
Yeah. Because robots will be running the electricity companies.
They'll control everything.
They'll control it. You get free electricity.
So we end up with Wall-E people. We end up with a bunch of big fat
sitting
people
in chairs, watching YouTube, eating snacks.
Yeah, and we'll have robots do everything. Clean our house and be our...
Optimist.
We'll become like there's that movie Idiocracy.
Girlfriend.
Yeah, it's Idiocracy.
Yeah.
But with technology.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we'll get stupid. Technology will keep us going, but we'll be stupid.
Oh, it's already been happening.
Let's look at this. Idiocracy is how old?
Dude, like, isn't it 20 years old?
Okay, so predicting our future.
20, I would say.
What were the shoes that everybody wore in that movie?
Chuck Taylor's?
Crocs.
Yeah.
Crocs?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Look at the amount of Crocs people are wearing now.
Oh my God, dude!
It's got
I got a couple of friends that wear them. Yep.
Out and about.
I've never
out and about.
Like if guess what? If you have Crocs for your day or your garden wear or your indoor house wear,
Crocs.
Or your garage shoes, that's completely different. But no, people wear them out like it's a fashion statement.
Fuck
they
that.
They have flair that they put on Crocs, like buttons and stuff like that.
My buddy has some Wu-Tang ones.
Shut the fuck up. Wu-Tang has Crocs?
I'm sure your buddy's a nice guy, but your buddy's a fucking faggot.
I'll say this: I had Crocs before.
Indoor shoes?
I've never had a pair.
I had Crocs. I had Crocs I used to wear, and I would wear them out on occasion, not for any fashion only. And I'll be honest, because I was lazy as fuck.
Oh yeah.
And I just fucking walked out to the car and drove to the store.
My buddy wears them every day, pretty much.
Yeah. It was out of laziness, and that's what
that drives me nuts. Yeah, that drives me. Because that's what it is. The children. Oh boy, here we go into these kids these days. But what do kids wear?
My kids wear Nike
sweatpants. They wear
Jordans.
Sweatpants and what I would think would be stuff you either wear to the gym or you wear around the house. They wear it around like fashion.
Oh, they wear jammies.
Put their Crocs on with their they wear pajamas. Sorry,
dude,
if I had kids, you're
like
putting
a 50-year-old dude at the mall the other day because I took my kids school clothes shopping in Crocs, in pajamas, in the mall shopping.
Not going to happen.
I was like, what?
Well, remember when flying in the 70s, 80s, you would get dressed up with your parents. It was like now, kids are in fucking pajamas and shit. And
people are taking their fucking socks and shoes off and sticking their feet in.
No, they're not. I'll break toes.
My kids are
I'll fucking break people's toes.
But you'll get thrown off the plane by the air marshals because you're causing a disturbance.
Yeah, right? The amount of relaxation that is put upon people now is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just that nobody cares. I mean, in the 1960s, men would go out in suits.
Yeah.
And a hat.
Yep. With a briefcase.
But the Cultural Revolution happened in the late 60s and changed all that. The hippies fucked us up.
Fucking liberals.
Well, even like in the 60s, like even if you didn't work in an office, like even like say the average blue collars even back then were a collared shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were getting dirty. Mechanic, they wear nice collared shirts of sorts. You know what I mean?
Like Dickies.
Yeah,
but a man on one income could support a family of fucking a wife and a couple of kids.
Oh yeah.
And what's funny is you could own a house even though that interest rate was 15 to 25%.
Yep, and then
still own a house.
Bankers are like, we need to get women working.
Yeah,
we need more
interest
money.
rates are way lower than that, but you can't afford it because everything costs way too much.
$500,000.
Yeah,
for a basic house.
Yeah. And you're still paying fucking if you take a mortgage out for that, you're still paying fucking extravagant monthly mortgage payments.
Oh yeah, dude. I know people paying $5 fucking grand.
Yeah,
for a mortgage.
80s and 90s.
Yes.
My parents, we moved from Toronto, north of Toronto.
They bought $60,000 a year.
Yeah. My parents bought a house in end of 89, 90, and they bought it for $135,000. Nice house, property. And at the time, their mortgage was still only $300-400 a month.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, you have to think about this.
A 30-year loan at fucking...
Yeah.
In 1976, my parents bought 20 acres of property in California for $15,000.
Wow.
And that was expensive.
Wow.
When they sold it, so many years later, they made a very healthy profit on that.
I bet they did.
Very healthy profit on that.
God damn.
And then they went up to Washington and they purchased 6 acres. This is this is in the woods. It's a 2,500 square foot house with 6 acres. They paid $140,000.
Wow.
$140,000 for 6 acres in the woods in a 2,500 square foot house. Dang. Now, because people have discovered that area, it has increased.
Skyrocketed.
Yeah. When my parents pass away and we sell the property, there will be a very large lump sum going to my brother, sister, and I.
Nice.
Yeah. A buddy of mine, his parents bought a house in Vegas for $120,000. This was, mid-90s, pool and everything. They were only there for 3 years because they hated it, but Vegas just started growing rapidly and shit, and they made $150,000 selling it. Just dude, it was crazy how much they fucking made on this house in just a couple of years.
Jesus.
Just because Vegas was starting to boom and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, my buddy in high school, his dad's dad, and I guess the 60s or so, bought 50, 60 acres of land north of Toronto, middle of nowhere, farmland of sorts, and they ended up selling it. And before he died, he sold it, and they got fucking $10 million, and they paid nothing for it because by that time in the late 70s and 80s, the land was at basically the north edge of Toronto, and it became all the industrial area and that. So it became developed and became worth millions. And then when he died, the money went to my buddy's dad, who then turned around and bought 10 houses up in Barrie, Ontario, north of Toronto, where we end up becoming the commute area 4 years later. And he bought them all for $50,000-$60,000, kept them, fixed over the years, renting them out of it, and then sold them for over $500,000 each.
God damn.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a friend whose father bought and sold property in the Tracy, Manteca area of California, and made a very large amount of money doing that, because at the time he bought it, it was farmland that was, or not, sometimes not even farmland, it was just land. So it was super, super cheap, bought up hundreds of acres, sold them, and made a tidy profit. Tidy profit. I mean, made a very good profit on that. Lots of money.
My buddy, after all this, his dad and his dad's dad fucking did all that shit. He's an asshole. He's an asshole prick. He turned out to be not a good friend at all, kind of thing, in the end. But he's set for life. The guy's a fucking multi-millionaire. Fucking lazy piece of shit. No good out for himself.
Most of them are.
Not naming names, but if you ever heard any of this, and you would know who it is. But
well,
he was living in California, living basically the dream in California, not doing anything but living off millions, right? So, Yeah.
Well, that's, I was like, when we were fantasizing, because it's always fun to fantasize, it's like we want to move out of the city, still be sort of close to it, move out of the city, have property so I can have a small little farm and be as self-sustaining as possible, which the government hates.
Yeah.
Here in Oregon, you cannot collect rainwater because rainwater actually belongs to the state. The water falling out of the sky belongs to the state. So if you collect it, it's illegal.
Yeah. How does that work?
Yeah, well, it's if you live in the city of Portland and you're getting Portland water, they charge you by the square foot of your property because for rain.
What the fuck?
Is there a percentage for air?
Right.
I know, really. How much?
Like, what the
there
fuck?
will be at some point. Yeah, it's just absolutely crazy. So I mean, I was like, get some property, go as self-sustaining as possible. So I'm growing all of my own vegetables, pickling all of my own. And I mean, if I've got that couple $100 million, I can do that.
Oh,
I do my own thing. So I am working all the time. I'm not a lazy piece of shit. Plus, I can do things that I want to do. I can have a giant shop that I can work on cars and do all of that good stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
That's my way of thinking. Like, do as much as I can to keep myself busy and not have to deal with anybody else.
Oh, that's the dream.
Well, again, the average car payment now in America is $785, and the average loan is 72 months.
That's just crazy.
6 years.
That's just so wild.
Dude, they're pushing like 84, even like...
They are.
What is it, 96 months now?
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
They are.
Dude, the new
Cars
Q7
are
coming
over
out.
50,000.
Dude, the new Q7, top 80,000s to about 100,000 for a Q7. That's not even the S. $100,000. It's fucking insane. Insane.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, we're welcome
On
to
that
the press
bombshell.
show.
Real quick, did you guys hear about the Ferrari Luce that went up for auction?
Did it?
Did anybody actually buy it?
Yes. Guess how much?
$25,000.
$40 million motherfucking dollars. $40 million dollars for a Ferrari Luce. What the fuck? People were scratching their heads just going, what the fuck is this old man doing?
So
More money than he
oh yeah, just swinging it. Just swinging it. Just like, hey everybody.
Why would you want to have it's the first one. Who cares?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
they were talking
Was
about
it David Lee?
No, it's some old dude. I don't know his name. Old white guy.
Wow.
David Lee, who sells you shitty fucking jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's got fucking...
Oh, he's got some nice Ferraris. He's got a nice
red,
collection.
yellow. Yeah, and he sells junk jewelry.
Damn.
Yeah. So,
well, did you? There was a one of the Cobra Daytona coupes sold for $42.9 million. Oof. But again, there you go. That's an actual car.
Yeah, that's an actual car. $40 million for what?
Yeah, that's just stupidity.
It's just people with too much money that don't know what to do with it.
Well, they were saying that's a
too
big
little
tax
brains,
write-off.
too much money.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah,
All right,
exactly.
everybody.
That's the other thing too. Is like spending that much money on it and having a possession like that is a huge tax write-off for the money. You know what I mean? Instead, so if you drop it $40 million, that's $40 million less tax you have to pay too. On the interest compounds, things like that.
And it's in California, so.
Yeah, so I can understand wasting the money because of that. And you got probably electric, you get a rebate back on it. So
you get a $5,000 rebate.
Yeah.
Got my $5,000 rebate check from the state of California.
Well, I think they got rid of that because they were losing too much money.
They were losing money.
Did they get rid of it already?
Yeah, they did. Just like they've stopped all EVs and hybrids from being able to use
Non-meter parking.
Lane.
The
HOV lanes.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
Yep. They're like, no, because it used to be you buy one of those cars, they give you an HOV lane sticker that you put on your car and you can drive it. And they, nope, not even, nope.
Not
no,
anymore.
No.
Yeah, and one of the perks is you could park for free, meter parking and shit.
Yeah.
Got rid of that.
Yep.
Again, they lost too much revenue, so California couldn't rob people. So that's again why they're now looking to charge you per mile.
Jesus. On that bombshell.
Woo, baby.
Good night, everybody.
What a great episode, boys.
Everybody.
All right, we'll see you next week. McNaughty will be joining us to talk more about the next season of NRL Season 8.
DGDR Podcast Instagram.
That's right. Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
See ya.
See you next Monday. Peace.